Hi, video 3. In the last video, I said at the end that I needed to do a little bit of tweaking, some fine tuning, so it ended up being about 4 hours, but I was able to bring the Pauldron up to this level. So now I am ready to move on and actually add the rim onto this. I took some artistic license with the main. I didn't really I thought I wanted to deviate slightly from what the picture was. I ended up deviating a lot from it. I actually like mine, but it's certainly not 100% the same as the television version. But I think it looks more or less reminiscent of that. I'm quite happy with the overall effect at this point. So we're gonna move on. I also, last video, I said that I would talk about my tooling and stuff like that, but I actually lied. I'm going to do that in the next video. So you're gonna come back for a fourth and final video, and I'm gonna talk more about the process, about pauldrons, about grotesque armor or parade armor, things like that. So we'll get into that next video. This one, I just wanna concentrate on getting the rest of the actual construction done. Namely, putting on the rim here, and you can see I've done a template here. This is what I want to do, is add a piece of brass on this side, and also the very same thing. That side, I have grabbed a piece of brass already and traced out my two pieces, and I will go over to Beverly now and trim those out. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to now heat up my brass to anneal it. That will soften it up and allow for the movement that we're going to have to do in rolling the edge and shaping it. So into the forge. I'm going to keep moving it around. I want it to get some color in there, but within a second, it can get too hot and disintegrate. It's not cool. Quench. Now it is ready, nice and soft, ready to work. So now I'm going to just dish it so that it conforms to the shape here, so that I can start laying it on and drilling some holes. With some gentle dishing. Now just over to the ball and with a wooden mallet, just taking out some of the bumps, even out the surface a little bit. It will go on something like that. You can see it's conforming to the shape more or less quite well. Now what I'm going to do is clamp it on at the bottom here in the appropriate spot. Same thing at the top. Start in the center, get it positioned onto the brass there so that they're sitting tight together, and then I'm going to bolt it together with little 1/8" bolts. I need to fasten the entire thing on here quite rigidly in order to roll the edge then. But right now I'm just trying to get everything mated down tight to the surface. Band is on. Now what I'm going to do is start rolling the edge. And I'm going to roll it to the inside and push it forward. That will make sense a little while into the process. Failed sugar. What I'm going to do is just using my finger as a guide. And around. Just to create a line that I can use to start rolling my edge. And now go to my just chisel stake here. And it begins. All right, I have now rolled the edge into the inside and basically just brought it around like a wave until it's touching itself. It's come back and looped around here. So now what I need to do is push it forward to create the bead on the front. So I just want to give myself, again, a guideline. That, now grab a piece of oak and see how this works. So I'm basically pushing down an edge, and that roll there will then push forward. All right, so both edges are rolled now and pushed out. I've got some dents there that I'm just kind of gently working out, and I'm gonna have to come in with some grinding and clean all that up. So it's just down to fine tuning, which I think is pretty boring for you, the viewer. So you can just see that I'm just trying to even everything out here. I think we will end this video now. We'll come back in our final one. At that point, I'll have the brass all pretty and ready to assemble. And then I will just show the riveting of it into place. And then after that, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the pauldrons and what their usage is, how they function, just things like that. Also about repoussé, about the tools that I use, just historical context, all kinds of information. So if you're really into the whole technical aspect, the final video will give you some of that. If you're not interested in that, then just watch the cool stuff. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, comments below, all that stuff. We're really enjoying making these videos, and we're having a lot of fun doing this sort of stuff, and we like the feedback. So I will see you next time.